Oh,
Hello?
can you guys hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Ah, there we go. Much better.
Yay,
Yeah,
finally.
this is the
Sorry
new
about that.
world we live in now,
I'm
right?
not good with technology.
It's
Yes,
okay.
so bad. I'm not good with it at all.
No,
At all.
it's okay. It's funny because you're like the third person I've met for the
All right.
first time now through Zoom.
Oh,
But
really? That's so funny. Well, I'm Caitlyn.
yeah,
Hello.
at least it's all working now. So what's going
Yes.
on? How are you guys doing?
We're just, all right. We're just trying to stay in there. Right now we're trying to
Yeah.
set up all different things to keep the business going. We do free delivery for our local people.
Mhm.
Um, we've been um, we've been giving to the hospital. A lot of people have been
Oh,
donating,
cool.
and we've been having a running tab for them, which is really nice. The community's really been helping out us a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
feel
very
like
nice.
this is the one spot where people can come and find some type of normalcy, get their coffee in the morning. You know what I mean? Just an escape from everything going on.
Yeah, yeah. My wife just got her coffee there yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It's
we
just
did the curbside pickup.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so we
Yeah.
have that too, where people can actually call us and they can pay over the phone, and
Yep.
everything's just safe. And we bring it right out to them. It's
Yeah,
about
nice.
keeping people safe now. You know.
Exactly, exactly. Well, what would you say you're doing with the hospital as far as the donation goes? How does that all work?
So it works there's two separate things we're doing. We did have a GoFundMe page. So with that, we would put up we put together different coffees, boxes of coffees. We'd get pastries and stuff. And my mom actually works at one of the nursing homes. So I
Oh,
have
okay.
the in there so I can, you know what I mean,
Yeah,
get it to the right unit and get it to the right people, because sometimes I just feel like dropping it off just to the hospital. Like, I don't know who it's going to, you know what I mean? Or,
yeah, yeah. No, I hear you.
so you kind of got to know someone in there so it goes to a floor, you know what I mean? And people know.
Yeah, and it could get brought to the right place, right?
Yes, the right place. Yeah.
That's great.
And then the customers have been donating a tab, and
Mhm.
any hospital worker that comes in, they get free coffee, and we just take it off the tab. So they've been
Yeah,
really appreciative to that. It's about giving back.
yeah, exactly. And how have you guys been like adapting to the whole? I know you're doing the curbside pickup and then donations, which is awesome. It and I saw too that I know like Bayshore, like Coastal and Verde, they're doing like that virtual bar crawl. I know you guys have like a similar non-alcoholic version of that, the brunch crawl. So what's that like? What's that brunch crawl about? Like, how does that whole thing work too?
Oh yeah. So every Sunday we've been doing it with Bangle Bowls, the donut company that's coming into town, which is exciting,
Oh,
and
cool.
the tap room.
Okay.
So we all got together, and I provide the cold brew. They provide the donut place. You get two donuts, and then you get a
Mm.
little breakfast, the acai bowl, and then you get a Bloody Mary they've been doing, or the
Mm.
mimosas. I think they switched it to mimosas this week. So that's nice, and people have been reacting well to that. So they
Yeah,
can
that's
just
cool.
put their orders in online, and then they pick it up at Bangle Bowls, and everything's all ready for them.
Nice, nice. Yeah, it's funny. I was speaking to Anthony at Coastal, and he was telling me that his sales went from 1% delivery, of his total sales to 99% of his total sales, 100% of his total sales, like overnight. I'm assuming, was it
Oh
like a
wow.
similar situation for you guys?
For this Sunday brunch call, it is a good turnout. The
Yeah.
delivery, not so much.
Mhm.
Because again, people just run in and do the curbside pickup because they're just coming for a quick cup of coffee, or they're picking up
Yeah,
their
that's
games
true.
and stuff like that. So it's kind of a different. We're offering different things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. No, I hear you. I hear you. So how did
So,
you I never got to ask you either. How did you get started in opening up a coffee shop? Like what sparked that idea for you?
well, it all started about 10 years ago. I started
Mhm.
work for Sal over in Babylon Bean, and
Okay.
I worked for him there, and I really loved it. I always loved working with people. I love
Mhm.
hospitality, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I went to college to go to school for like psychology or something. I really didn't know what I wanted, you know what I mean? But I knew
Mhm.
I loved people.
Yeah, that's how most of us
So
start, right?
about yeah, so about 5 years ago, Sal came up to me and offered, you know what I mean, to go into partnership with him to build the
Oh,
Bayshore
cool.
store. So
Yeah.
I was 23, and I was like, oh, I got nothing else to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
College, College, I liked it, but I don't know. I was scared of debt and everything else like that. So I did
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean? I decided to take a leap, and I opened up, and here we are. Just
Nice,
trying to
nice.
stay alive.
Yeah, no, I hear you. What made you guys decide, was there like something that made you decide on Bayshore?
Yeah, Spatial was the new up and coming town about five
Yeah.
years ago.
Mhm.
That's when you had Verde was here. There wasn't much. You have the hospital, and I love the vibe of Bayshore.
Yeah.
It's very young. There's a young crowd to it. Which is nice.
Mhm.
It's very diverse, which I like.
Yeah.
And you have the hospital right there, so some of the demographics are really good, so that always helps.
Yeah, and
But
that's
it seems
why
to all work out.
yeah, that's why it's funny. That's why my wife and I moved here a few years ago because like you said, it's just my wife's from the city. And she always grew up in either Queens
Okay.
or the Bronx. So she works in the city. So she's used to being like around people. And she loves the fact that, where we live, you can walk right to Main Street. You can walk to the train station and go into the city if you
Yeah.
want. So, like having that convenience is like, is great. Cause I grew up in like the Selden Coram area out East. And it's like, if you want to walk somewhere, you can't,
Okay.
you can't really walk. You can't really walk. You have to drive anywhere you go, basically. So that's funny you said that because that's kind of what drew us to Bayshore. Just having that
Yeah.
convenience. Go to Fire Island, go to the beach if you want when it gets warmer, obviously.
Yeah.
So those things are all
Yes, all
great.
that is definitely.
Yeah. So how long have you guys been
You
in
know.
Bayshore now?
We're going on our fifth year.
Okay.
We're going
5
on our
years.
fifth
Nice.
year in November, which is crazy. It feels like yesterday.
It goes
It's
quick,
insane.
right?
Time flies. It
Yeah.
goes
Right.
so quick. So quick.
What's
So
it?
much.
What?
Everything happens so fast.
I know, I know. What's
You
in
know.
what's in the future for you guys? Do you have any plans to open up another location or expand, or you kind of
Yes.
just living day by day
I
and
want to
just seeing?
expand.
Yeah, yeah. Any
I
any pl-
definitely
any
want to
places in
expand.
mind?
Right now, I'm just trying to places in mind. I definitely want to keep it close. I'm thinking maybe islip. You know what I mean? Keep
Mm,
it definitely going a little bit more east. I don't want to go west. I don't think.
yeah,
I just
yeah,
I love islip. I don't know. Islip has a nice little vibe to it. I kind of like islip. So I'm thinking there. Hopefully that will be next. But I really am just trying to get through the pandemic now. And keep my business afloat and support everybody and stay open and make sure that we have a place for people to come, you know what I mean, when this is all said and done.
yeah,
When we open back
yeah,
up, people can get their office back, because this
Ye-
is like their virtual office. Well, not virtual, but this is their office, essentially,
yeah,
the people who work
yeah.
from home. And
Yep.
that's
Yeah.
gone
No,
now,
that's a good point. And I feel like Bayshore, especially the Main Street area, they thrive off the hospital and the restaurants. So it's definitely
Yeah,
scary. I can't imagine how it feels for you guys because as a restaurant, you make your living off people coming into the location for the most part. I mean, obviously there's delivery too, but
luckily enough, like I told you before, I'm not the best
uh,
with technology, but I did get
yeah,
to do
yeah.
DoorDash.
Yeah.
So I started DoorDash about 3 months before the pandemic, which was,
Oh, okay.
gee, thank God I did that. Because if I didn't have that, I would probably be screwed.
Yeah, you hit
Because
the
we
ground
do have a
running.
lot of orders with that DoorDash.
Oh,
But
okay.
we do try to offer the delivery, the free delivery, because with the DoorDash, the fees are insane. Just for the customer alone, it's insane. You know what I
Yeah, well,
mean?
that's
It's
how,
just
it's similar to Uber Eats, right? They charge a pretty hefty
yeah. I
delivery fee.
only deal with DoorDash, so I'm not familiar with Uber
Okay.
Eats. But like some people just want one cup of coffee and they wind up paying like eight. You know what I mean? That's insane for
Yeah,
one cup
yeah,
of coffee. You know what I mean? So I feel bad in that sense. So I've been trying to do the delivery, but it's just trying to keep up. It's hard. You don't know what
yeah.
tomorrow's gonna bring. You don't even know what today's gonna bring. You just got to take it minute by minute.
I know. And like I've been telling everyone that I've been speaking to over the last couple of weeks, it's like the unknown, right? You have no clue when are
No
we opening
idea.
up May 15th, June 1st,
No
like
idea.
it's kind of up in the air, which is scary, but we'll try to
That's the
stay
scariest part.
yeah, we'll try to stay positive, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I just wanted to do a quick 10-15 minute thing just to like kind of introduce myself, connect with you, see how you guys are doing over there. Like I said, I'm just been trying to do these quick calls just to, people in the Bayshore community, they like to hear from, the local businesses.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to do more things like that. Is there anything else before I let you go that you want to bring up or talk about, or any events coming up virtually for Bayshore
Well,
Bean?
next Sunday we do have another virtual
Okay.
brunch. I think they're doing
Donuts.
mimosas now, so you get 2 donuts from
Okay.
the new place that's opening up right in town, the North Fork Donut Company. You get 2 cold brews from the Bean. You
Mm-hmm.
get 2 what is it? You get 2 donuts, and you get a breakfast bowl
And a breakfast bowl.
from
Okay,
Bagel
cool.
Bowls. Yeah, and
Oh,
then you
okay. The
get the
acai
mimosas.
bowl, right?
Yeah.
Oh, those are so good.
It's on universe.com. So you can go on universe.com, and that's where you get you
And
can
that's how
actually
you,
sign up and get it. Yeah.
and that's how you order it. Okay. All right, cool. Is there anything
Yeah.
anything you wanna leave off with?
No, that's pretty much it. We're just trying to stay safe here and keep a clean place for everybody to come in and stay healthy and keep
Yeah.
everything ready so we can open back up and be stronger than ever,
Yeah, no, I hear you. I love the
So,
positivity, and thank you for what you're doing with the hospital. I think that's
yeah.
awesome.
Okay. Thank you so much. I
All right.
appreciate that. Thank you.
No problem. It was nice meeting you, and I'll speak to you soon.
Yes. Bye-bye.
All
Take
right.
care.
Take care.